I just missed a 98% chance to win turn in my league game. So feeling great, dude.
What
Feeling
was it?
amazing.
What was the chance to win?
98% chance.
98%, and you missed it.
Yep, yep. Sadness.
Oh, that,
Sad.
yeah, even even I have enough taste not to make a skill issue joke. I'm sorry.
No, no,
That
it's fine.
that feels rough.
Oh no, it's fine. So look, I'm just. I think um, I've just learned to, especially after this league. I was talking to. She was doing really well. I was talking to Shimibi, uh, about this, and we were sort of both agreeing that you can't take stuff like this too seriously. Like it's even like the tournament, right? Like at the end of the day, it's for $50. Who cares? So
Yeah,
I think the more serious you get about stuff like this, the more like you're getting angry for no reason, really, right? Just angry at the
yeah.
world, right? For
No,
50
it's
bucks.
a great mindset to have, and yet like I feel like I just need to keep telling myself that like that's the only
The only
I
way
don't know.
to keep staying.
It's hard to internalize that. I don't know, and
Yeah, I
not
mean,
to. Yeah.
you saw the discussion yesterday, right, on the league channel in the Discord.
I think
Pretty
I missed.
interesting.
I think I missed it. What were people on about?
So it was interesting because there was a conversation between started out with or SIP, who basically said he thinks he's overrated because a lot of people have gone much better since he originally started. But at the same time, he's not sure if he's burnt out. And then Orange Lazarus comments on that, and basically talks about how similarly how basically, especially like when you want to be like when you're trying league games or it takes a lot of effort to do well in games. Let's say a lot of like thinking power.
Yeah.
Uh, and it can be very frustrating, especially if the dice don't go like you plan this entire turnout and it's frustrating because like the dice don't roll your way, or just you forget something, right? And that can just happen all the time, or
Yeah. Yeah.
um, you just lose just because the other player played well also, right? So
Yeah.
and then Water D basically makes a good point, which I agree with, which is basically like I think it'd be better actually to have synchronized games. Whatever, I think 45-minute games is fine, but I think look, you can't be too mad at yourself if you don't think of the perfect play in 45 minutes games, right? Like
Yeah.
the game
Yeah.
that you play against Profit, or well, no, sorry, Vexer. Like if you had more time the last turn, you would have won that game, or most likely won that game. But you only had 10 minutes left, so of course you want to play that quickly, right? It's yeah. And then Profit chimes in, and then Vexer chimes in. So it was just interesting, and then other people chime in, of course.
Yeah. That's an
But
I love your recap of it. This is interesting. Did anyone else have anything to add, or that you remember in particular?
yeah, I mean, Vexer basically says what he said before. He also said that during when you were talking to him, which is basically like this is these long games, 3-day games, especially. I think the other thing, which is really true, is like if you make a mistake and you immediately realize it afterwards, or like maybe 10 minutes later you realize it, like it sticks with you until they play their turn, right, and punish you or don't
Yeah.
punish you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for that entire time, you're like, oh, like I'm such an idiot. And
Yeah.
it's so you have to be nice on yourself for these games, right? Like uh,
Yeah.
so
No.
I think for me, it was more just nice to see that other people. Like I was like, because I know that I felt that before, but it's cool to see that other people feel that also, I guess.
No,
Uh,
and I've been feeling that too, so I love to hear you talk about it. I'll have to go and reread what people said.
that's the Leagues channel. It's worth a
Yeah,
read.
yeah. No, just to feel that like other people are feeling that too, because like I totally agree with what your rendition of what Watered said, of just like that
Mhm.
it's nicer in a 45-minute game,
Yeah, yeah.
of like because that it's like you're not kicking yourself as much if you don't think of the perfect play. No, and you said it perfectly too, because like if you make a misplay in a 3-day game, then you're kicking yourself the next like 3 hours until they take their turn. And
Exactly.
that just doesn't, yeah. I mean, and yeah, I think that
No,
that
there's
no, no, please.
yeah, there's 2 games during this. Yeah, at least no, there's 3 games during this last league game where if I'd taken the time, I might have come over to a much better play, and then I'm kicking myself afterwards. But at the same time, it's like I still had 2 days afterwards, right? At the same time, it's a game. Like, who cares?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
hard. Well, this was a sick play by me. Yeah, this Bean play. He told me to watch this game when he played
Oh, did he?
it.
I wonder if I might have seen this. He might have shown me this one too, actually. I don't know. I just started clicking on his games and then he dominated in this tournament.
Yeah, yeah. I really
Um,
like his factions also. It's not like, the typical. There's a game actually which I did want to either watch with you or watch later, which is the Idea versus Profit game where he wins as Sky Avians versus High Elves, which I think is actually closer to 50-50 than people think it is. Because I thought it would be
Interesting.
High Elves favored because High Elves are just so good. But Sky Avians have such, like, they can. Uh, Sorry, I'm just hearing my voice, so I need to turn off your stream. Because Sky Avians have such good mobility, it actually you can like really interact with the auras High Elves play so much easier, and High Elves need to be very careful about open spots in the middle of them. Um, so
Yeah,
I do want to
yeah,
watch the game at some point.
interesting. Yeah, no, I'm down to watch it.
And they're both really good players. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you want to play some games first, or you want to
yeah, I'm
watch
down.
it?
I'm
Okay,
play some games first.
sweet.
You think you're
Uh,
gonna join League next year, or you're not sure yet? Or
next year. I will be thinking about it. I don't. I'm not. I'm definitely still calling it a break from competitive play, but like I don't want to. I don't want to pressure myself. Like if like with everything we were just talking about, I was just feeling like yeah, I really like I feel like you put a lot of voice to the the feelings I've had earlier, like flesh them out in ideas of just like why I've been like I kind of just want to play real time games for a little bit. Um,
yeah, no, I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's a board game, right? So
yeah, yeah.
it's whatever you have the most fun with. Who cares?
Yeah, well, and part of like the asynchronous, I just sort of like got in a rut of like caring about it too much and beating myself up and I could definitely get out of that. I don't know. I just needed a break to just focus on the live games.
Yep,
So we'll see. I want to play Balzar. You okay
sounds
with
good.
that? All
Yeah,
right, there
yeah,
we go. I just want
so
I watched Beans
okay.
play that game and I'm like, okay, well now I want to play Balzar.
The Dean sent you. This is another amazing game, which means just the last turn's amazing. Where he sent it to me. Check
Yeah.
out my last. We can just watch the last turn of this one.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay. All right. I just sent you a link, but you can wait on it. Check out your last turn. Ball Balzar's gate something something.
But
Was
I had one of
this?
those.
Yeah. Go
Hmm?
ahead. No, go ahead.
I had one of those giant. Uh, what's it called? Volcanic blast turns on Balzahar. Got the dopamine rush from like killing half the board, and I'm like, okay, this is why Ben and Bean love this faction. I finally understand.
Yeah. It took me so long to understand them. Like, I'm a broken record. I keep saying it, but like I think it is like the only faction that like I was just like out of all the factions that I just was playing so wrong by myself. Like, and I don't because normally I sort of like to like figure out factions by myself, and I like to be bad. Like if I'm playing really bad at Shadow Elves, I don't really want someone to drop by and be like, "Oh, we'll do this, this, and this. That's the strat," and because like I want to like figure it out for myself.
Yep.
But like I was just not figuring out obsidian dwarves. Like I just did not understand. I was like, all my cards are bad. And volcanic blast seems like very difficult to play because all I always have friendly units around. I just did not get you just gotta go. You just gotta go.
Yep. Yep.
Because just taking that much risk with your summoner, like it's just so terrifying. Or like that's just like the opposite instinct that I've like built up. This goes against everything.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, it's also one of those things where you just have to go for risks. Like you can't not go for risks, and I think,
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
but when it works, it's just the best feeling. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that like. What
yeah, yeah. No,
were you gonna
no, I agree. The boom feels really good when you get it.
say? You watched that turn, the last turn of Beans.
Yeah,
That's
no,
a
I just did. I just did. That's
that's one
nice.
of those turns.
Yeah. Yeah, and even like I remember a game against Beans where like I was able to like blow up both of their gates on the last turn and a bunch of full health units, and then I still lost. I Eddie killed me after that, but it was just like it felt so good to be like I took away all your options. Like you had no units on the board. You had to get that like 8-on-5 in order to win. Uh, yeah, feel free to accept the link though. Play
Oh,
whatever.
sorry. What should I play? Swamp Orcs or Fallen Kingdoms? Those are the two I'm thinking.
Both sound fun.
I will play. Hmm. I will play Swamp Orcs. I haven't played that in a while. Will be fun. Okay, I just started.
Good stuff. Yeah, I emailed Joe to ask about when we're getting live games, and he said we're not getting it with the mobile app release, but we're gonna get it with their idea. The plan is to get it with Steam release, which will be sometime after mobile app,
I see. I
which is
guess
sad. No, go ahead.
I think was I talking to you about that or someone else? I think the dream would be to have like an open lobby where you can just like you don't like queue, but you just like have like a lobby and it says like this person, this person, this person's open for a game. Um, or you can just like say, hey, I'm open for a game. I guess that's how it currently is, but without notifying everyone. Like I can just click on the Summoner Wars app, click a tab, and it will say, um, XYZ is open for a 45-minute game. Um,
Interesting. You think that's the sort of thing we could do on the Discord somehow?
we currently have that with there's a tag for 45-minute
Yeah.
games. Um,
That's
but
that's not quite
yeah,
as elegant as what you're talking about.
yeah, and also you have to be on the Discord to get it versus this would be on the site. So I'm just chilling one day, click on it. Oh, 45-minute game. This guy's up for it. Let me do it. Um,
Yeah, that that'd be interesting. I could see that working. As something. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice to just see like a pool. Like you log in, you see there's six people. I mean, if we had six people at a time that wanted to play real-time games, then that would probably already be winning. But you just see people and it's like, oh, I'll message this person or like press a button and challenge them.
oh, do we still have infinite time? No, we don't, right?
No, I did set it.
Because the timers were off for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, because the 45-minute games were never synced. What don't I do here? Hmm. Yeah.
I find like first turns with Muglug super hard because it's like, do I want to bother to attack with Muglug? Like it's not even that good. You feel like it's
Yeah,
better just yeah, I
exactly. I just don't know what's proper. Uh,
You've played Ascension for years and you can just click and see games with empty seats waiting for players. Yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm
that's
thinking about.
perfect. Yeah, that was the I think that was the thought with like the voice channels in the Discord. So like that's a little bit more intense because it's like a voice channel. I mean maybe but like with like the thought like you can just like if you see someone sitting in the lobby, you can join the lobby.
Hmm.
I don't think people have been using those. Maybe I should be the change I want to see and start using them. Um, I mean, maybe if we did these streams over in those channels, that would like get more people to want to play. I'm not sure. Maybe some other people would come by and then they would start a live game.
Oh, what's the range of Vine Pull? 3? Interesting. Okay, maybe that's actually the better play. Sorry, I don't know how to deal with this. Like I said, turn 1 for this faction is really weird. Because like, do I want to get my summoner to be hit or not?
Yeah, I don't have an answer to that yet. It's one of those things that you feel like eventually you just like you develop like what you're comfortable opening with, and I have not done that.
Agreed. Alrighty, we go for the slightly greedy play.
I like it. I like it very much.
Like this, right?
Oh my goodness. That yeah. The 45 minutes of games are great too, because then like now like you're proud of yourself for thinking about that in a limited time to like thinking of a double Vinemancer play. Like
Agreed. Yeah.
that's not easy to think of.
Yeah, no, I think it. I mean, it's like a little bit like chess, right? Where it's like the idea of people think that classical chess is the best example of like skill in terms of I think that's like it's technically indefinite, but like usually it takes like a couple of hours, I guess, like up to 5 or 4 hours. I'm not a chess expert either, but then there's like blitz, which is or like in between, and different people are better at different formats just because of how your brain works. But
Yeah.
at the same time, usually if you're good at the game, you're gonna be good at multiple of them. You might not be the best at it. Like the best at one thing might not be the best at another thing. But there definitely is overlap. I think it's like whatever you have fun with, right?
Yeah,
At the end
yeah,
of the
for
day.
sure. For sure. Is there a world where I put a gate here? And just like try to rush this side of the board? I honestly kind of like it for some reason. Let's go with it. I wasn't gonna attack with the Oathsworn first, but like, oh heck.
No 3 for 3, please. That's all I want. Okay, nice. Oh,
Okay.
that's terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah, I mean we take that. Like I was like, oh, I don't want to because now I'm not getting extra boost from Balzar, but like,
All right, we take that one also.
is that yeah? Hmm. I don't know
Our turns were.
whether I'm happy or mad right now. I think I'm happy.
It worked out in the end. Yeah.
I mean, if I attacked with Balzar first, I would like have a ton of boost right now. I don't know. But in general, you're only getting 3, or you're only getting 1 boost from those one. Emerging already. Gross. You like Splack, or was that someone else? Do you like Splack?
I like Splack. Yeah.
You like Splack.
Splack.
That's interesting because
Anytime you can forward attack. Third one.
no, yeah, yeah, interesting. I feel like he's my least favorite, but like seems like a bad take.
I think it's a good take. It's just.
I think most people don't like Glurp, and I just like love him inherently.
Yeah, Glurp's an interesting card. If you could have like indefinite Vine Gates, I think it'd be a really good card. But the fact that you only have 2, I think.
It can just be so like it's definitely situational, but like it's the best kind of situational in my mind because like it feels like there's a lot of times where it still can be good. Where I'm just like, well, and I just love how it can be like you're kind of behind, you need to establish some pressure, and just like getting an extra gate in the enemy territory can just like put you over the edge of like now I got a swamp like.
Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, it's definitely not like it's not Boldo levels of you got to play this every game, which I feel like it's where champs should be. Like if there's a champ that like as Vexer said yesterday, like that Baldo and Varn are kind of like you have to play them every game and you have to like change your plan around that. And it's like from a game design perspective, like I'm not a fan of that. And
Agreed.
I mean probably Plaidhead isn't either. I mean like you don't want to have a champ that's that good.
Though I think the ranged Mountain Vargas champion is really good if you can. But I think it's more situational, of course. Like I think ideally there's either they're all situational or uh Yeah, I think ideally, I think probably ironically, I think some of the best champions are actually Sky Avians, where all three of them are actually really good, just but different play styles. Like one's way more like I need to build up um, for the one which can copy commons abilities. Like you need to make sure you have the commons for that.
Tyrook, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and then Guilford is just can be really good against factions which need to swarm, like high elves or fungal dwarves,
Yeah.
or Crimson Order. And then the assassination one is also very good given certain situations.
Yeah. You feel like Gwen from the Mountain Vargath that you're talking about, like I feel like she's so easy to play around. I don't have much experience with her, so I can't really talk.
Mm.
I don't know.
I think she gives good hidden assassination attempts. Like sometimes if someone has low HP, you just attack the gate they're behind, and they don't think you can get there. Um,
Yeah, yeah. No, that is pretty cool. And it feels like it should be good. It feels like you get a lot of value. Like it's the token. Like I feel like there's a lot of champs that are just like the 4 range champ, the range champ that hits for 4 and probably has 6 health.
mm,
Um,
agreed. Oh, my dice rolls. Finish him, Bog Shaman. Finish him.
ah,
Sad.
ha, ha, ha. Mwah,
I think actually doing this is better. You don't get some giant.
Nah. This is interesting.
Oh my god, my hand is disgusting.
Yeah.
Like in a bad, I'm like in a good way or a bad way. You'll have to
Yeah,
figure that out
yeah.
yourself.
I look forward to it. What am I doing here? This is interesting. Because we're blasting, but are we blasting Muglug? Or, like, if we go here, we could really rip up this whole board. And that would be pretty good. But then we're not doing anything else. Um, hmm. And then there's no point of, because who's the Oathsworn attacking? I could just like put down some units here. Huge blast. Yeah, I really want to blast. I could just put down some units and not blast. I kind of just want to blast in Muglug's face. I mean, we probably get like 5 range dice on Muglug. Plus like 4 plus it's just so much damage on Muglug. I gotta go for it. But it's gonna let her build up the swamp. Oh, this one gives his life with a blast. Alright, I'm not sure how to do this one exactly, but we're going for it.
Ooh, I see. I think I know what you're going for.
you you might see the writing on the wall. It feels so this is gonna be a blast on Muglug, but if I miss, it feels bad that it's really only on Muglug. I wonder if I attack with Oathsworn first. I think that I might be scared of that. What's okay? I want to look at the odds actually. Do they have odds for willpower? Burning rage with willpower. Okay, what's the odds of uh? Just hold on a second.
No
I'm,
worries, no worries.
I'm curious. I know using the app in a real-time game. All right, so not great. So with Burning Rage with willpower, With 4 boosts, that you have an 83% chance of adding 2 boosts. With 5, so that's 4. With 5, it goes down to a 71. And we could get even better. But if we got even better, that's tough. It's tough to know. It's tough to know which one we should do. It could just be a lot better, but then it's a lot smaller of a blast. Oh heck, let's go for it. Let's go for it. That's a good roll, but I want to kill this. Yeah, I want to kill this.
Nay, 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 nay.
There we
Sad.
go.
Even
All
better
right.
roll.
I think this was perfect. So we lost 10% chance of getting the 2 boosts, but 70% chance is still pretty likely. That's a perfect roll. Or next to perfect. That's good. We will go big. And then I'm gonna damage my summoner. This is kind of crazy because you could try to assassinate. I don't know. I could see the beast boost being useful. All right. Well, now you have a 3 health summoner.
My hand would have been perfect for the situation if I had one more minion. I got the double regenerate hand. A beautiful hand.
Oh my goodness. That's insane. Can you like take out my gates here or something?
No, I don't have double attack. If I had another, if I had a
If you had a witch.
witch. Yeah.
Is there any way to
I don't think there's a good way to
no.
punish you here. Let's think. So I definitely do you.
You don't have another unit in hand? That sucks.
No.
That sucks.
I kind of need you to be here. The problem about this positioning is it just looks so bad for. Why? No, I don't need to hit with Muglug. Um. hmm.
It's scary. You gotta respect the ball.
Yep. Yep.
He'll mess you up.
Hmm.
Yep, good stuff.
Good
Get
stuff.
out
Good
of there.
stuff.
Yep, yep.
Going
Found a
back.
road to safety.
This is a weird gate positioning though.
If we had an axe, we could kill him with the demon right now. Either from there or from here. But we don't. That's sad.
So this kind of happens in case of a demon. I guess what does that card do? What you guys have? The chains. Is that also one space?
Don't worry about that. That one's not very relevant.
I need to open up my PDF, Summoner Wars PDF.
You can attack from 2 spaces away or diagonally.
Where was this thing before then? Makes it harder though. Hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely tough to
Figure
play
it out.
around all of it. Yeah.
Oh, it's double. There's a chance I die. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, Demon Axe can be pretty insane. Only we drew it. Or if we had a Hellforge right now, we could have it too. Yeah, we got it's nothing
Whatever.
better than
I only
clicking
have
on your
30
deck
minutes.
and being like, you
Gotta
have
go
so
for
many
it.
cards. Easy. Is
So
there any way we get
first
a kill here?
is
Unfortunately, I just don't think there is. They are pretty well
line
positioned.
pull,
Um,
attack.
we'll just kill as many things as we can, I guess.
Attack.
Do our best.
Nice.
No.
So
Uh-huh.
boost units. Oh, wrong one. Boosted
No,
units.
no, 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 no. I think you did it right. Does that not
Oh,
boost Slack? Is it only
apparently
commons?
it doesn't. Oh yeah, it's
That's
only commons. I didn't know that actually.
that sucks.
Yep. And then uh, hmm, interesting. Yes, give me that one. You ready for this beautiful turn right here?
Oh my god. That makes me so it's like nails on chalkboard. Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's very. I have 5 mana. I don't need to discard anything. The question is, do I pull? Well, I can't know your hand because for this one, no. I think it's hard to say actually. There's an argument to do this actually. There's probably some like type of luck thing where you can do.
What are you
Hmm.
trying to do here?
If I just don't +3. Oh, I already pulled. My bad. Okay. Thought you could pull twice. Yes, beautiful. A beautiful turn.
Good stuff. Um, what do we do here?
If I knew you couldn't regenerate from Splack, I would have played that turn very differently. But you learn more. I was like, well, I can gain 4 health here, but turns out only 2. Very sad.
Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that, I guess. Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
It's learning, right? You
Yeah,
just have to learn.
yeah. Mm, mm. You know what? Let's do this actually. Wait, no, not that one. This one. Yeah. Oh, and we have that card. Interesting. That will not work. Well. Okay, I have too many attacks right now, and they're all good. Do I care to blow up this gate? I guess I don't. It kind of feels bad for Balzar not to attack and get some more boosts while we can. But the most efficient attacks would be not to do that. So I guess let's do that. Yeah, and then I guess we axe. Yeah. All right, let's go. Boom. All right, we can still kill it. That's fine. That's fine. Totally fine. This one 3-on-3. Nope. All right, this sucks. I think we spend the boost here. And easy.
Imagine if that was on a.
Easy.
Imagine if that was on a bear, dude. Oh my god, bear with ice axe turn. My lord.
Oh yeah, that was that was all the god roll.
uh, what is the play here?
Jack6 says still haven't rolled that with a smasher. With a smasher, that would be 8 + 4. That would be 12. Wait, is that how that works? Yeah, that would be just 12 with one smith. Um, and then if you had a second smith, that would be plus another 8, so 20 damage.
Kind of like this
20
play.
with 2 smiths. I feel like we could ever get a summoner that has like 20 health.
That'd be
So,
nice.
someone, and so, sorry, you ignore me. I'm just rambling. Someone said like on Colby's stream that he like teased the idea of like a faction that was like a tree that didn't move, and that was the summoner. Like that could be interesting. Just like a summoner that doesn't move and it has like 20 health, then it's a tree. Like a tree that doesn't move summoner sounds so awesome. Like I want that so badly. It's just MIDI mum way, but fully realized. I think I'm just like traumatized from the Swamp Orcs Eternal Council matchup. Like just anytime I see two cannon summoners, it's just like, oh goodness.
Dude, that was my favorite, just because I 2-0'd Bean. Best feeling in the world.
Yeah, I suppose the win record will definitely go down as to whether you like it one way or another. But like I was playing Beans with Phoenix Elves versus Swamp Orcs last night, and I was like, boy, I like this matchup. And that's because the only 2 times I've played it, I've been against him and then Watered, and I won both. So it's like, well, of course I like the matchup.
uh, is there an argument for pulling the Sworn? Sworn cannot summon demons, right? No. I don't think so. What is demon's wording? Ember unit. Sworn is not an Ember unit. Okay. There is kind of an argument for it, to be honest,
Okay, about for
doing this.
okay.
It just. Interesting.
Oh, I had the history up, so I didn't even know you were taking a turn. All right, I'm watching it for the first time. Let's see. What's going on? Blub's up there? Yeah, easy. Yeah, that's
Seems like
pretty good.
I
Good.
think pushing the Sworn or grabbing the Sworn is worth it, kind of. Kind of.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean that makes it harder to like do a whole thing. Um, all right. Yeah, I guess we're just sort of taking a chill pill for a little bit. What's happening here? That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. What's my deck looking like? Got a bunch of stuff. Cool. Letting Muglug retreat and try to set up a swamp or something again. Doesn't feel great, but I don't know if we could have avoided it. I guess we could have had an Oathsworn attack club there, but that would have been a little bit awkward.
Hmm.
We could probably use a Spirit Voyager emote, same as Discord. Yeah, I'm I'm thinking about it, Jaxic. I think I want the emotes to be be a bit distinct for my channel. I reached out to one person in the Summon Wars community, see if they wanted to, and might be making some emotes with them. I don't know, but otherwise they'll need to find someone else. But I sort of like, I don't think I want, like, even though I mean I would ask Plaid Hat, and I'm guessing they would say it's fine. Like I don't think I want it to be like just Abel's art and nothing changed. I think I'd want like a different artist to draw sort of a new design, and it's not like it's not just like a Voyager face. It'd be like a Voyager doing something. I don't know, like something. I'd like the emos to be something more unique than just Summoner Wars. Like it's the Ben 10 Summoner Wars. So I might not do the Voyager. I mean the Voyager is the exception though. Like that's where I'm just like, man, this like because like most of them it's like I wouldn't really want most of the Discord emotes like yeah, I don't want the Frost Shaman emote. I want a Frost Shaman with sunglasses and stuff like that. But then the Voyager is just like no note. That's great. Like it is it is just a great emote. So like we might need it. We might need it. Like you might be right. I don't know. If there would there be anything to modify about the Voyager emote to like make it something a bit more unique? I just like doubt there is. Like it's just perfect. um yeah, I wish I had emotes ready and done already because they seem like so much fun, but it's definitely gonna be another week or two before we have them, fortunately. Gotta do them right. Yep, just gonna sit back and build up this swamp for a bit. That makes sense. I think that's what I'm afraid of, is like by the time we start fighting again, you're gonna have like 10 units on your side. That will scare me. Do I have another axe in here? I do. Did I draw the Hellforged? I did. Interesting. This would kill them. Oh, they could have a gate. That would still kill them. Because of axe. Well, not necessarily dead. What's going on here? Oh, gate. Gate on both sides? No way. Gate there? That's just kind of weird, but I kind of like it. I mean, I think it's good. Like similar to like what I did with what I did with Vexer. That game. I remember like as soon as I put down a gate on one side, and Beans was like, well, "What's that gate?" But is like just shutting down. They had like 3 units on the right side of my gate, and I just like shut down that pressure and got to focus on the left. And I think it worked really well. So like even though it's a really weird gate to just like put a gate here, I think that would work pretty well
I
for
lost to
them.
too many memes playing against Ben.
You say you've lost to too many memes?
Yep. I keep trying to meme in our games and I lose. And then new viewers are like, "Who's this trash ass player?" Ben keeps playing us.
Every time you're like, should I meme? And I'm like, yeah, you should totally meme. And then I beat. It's like, ha ha, mwah, ha ha ha. For the views, ha ha ha. Gotta let me win for the views.
All right, we'll play the more conservative approach. Sad. Would have been a cool play. Actually, wait a second. No, it's actually no, because the oh, this no, because there's free movement. Oh my god, this play's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
There's that like beautiful moment of just like realizing something you can do that you didn't think you could do, and then it's just like it clicks. You're like,
Afterwards, yeah.
yes, I can do it. Or while you're thinking of the play, just being like, oh, that one extra move with the Dredger. Now I can do it. Now I can do the thing that I wanted that I didn't think was possible.
Yep. Agreed.
Oh
right.
yeah, you have a Dredger, so you're defended. Gross.
Oop, what am I doing? Fine, pull. You go back here, and then
Gross.
there's the question. There's the question.
I hate questions.
Was it worth killing this
We
gate?
probably get 5 on them with the
Or
axe
what's
and
the odds
the...
of it? YOLO, dude. Sometimes you just gotta do it.
If we had a range unit, we
Fort,
could
nice.
get more. If we could just get straight
And
through.
then and discard you, yeah. Something like that.
Oh, you destroyed my gate. That's not good.
Both Oath Sworn Up was pretty scary when you've only used one blast. Kinda scary.
Yeah. Definitely an interesting spot. It's this one's a little tough. I think I can go for a lethal, so I think I will. But it's not the best odds you've ever seen. And it's pretty janky. Yeah. Do we just expose Balzar? We've seen both so like I'm not that worried about exposing Balzar. Could just expose Balzar. So that's that. This goes here. We're gonna use an axe to get to you. Or we're gonna use the chains to get to you and an axe. But like I could just do it with Balzar. The thing I'm thinking about is where to put the Hellforged. Oop, and you still hear me, Cherez? It looks like internet's not
I
doing
still
so.
hear you.
Why
I can hear you.
does the internet always crap out when you're here? Do oh whatever. I'll hope it just fixes itself. One second. All right. Yeah, so Balzar hits from over here, then I can put the gate somewhere kind of nice. I mean, I can just if I do the Oathsworn here, I can put the Forge here. No, the Forge needs to be within 3 of the demon. So the Forge has gotta kind of go there either way, so we might as well just put it there. Okay, that's fine. In which case, let's put the Sworn 1 space back. It's kind of a crappy spot for the Forge, but what can you do? Good stuff. And there are the chains. And there's an axe. And there we go. And there it was, a 5 on 5. I was like looking away as I did it.
Well, today I learned that what was it?
Balzar goes hard.
Balzar goes hard, and so does not work on champions. Sad. It does say
Yes,
comments.
yes.
I should have just read it.
Uh,
Want to play another
good
one?
stuff. Yeah, for sure.